Good evening. Can you hear me now? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Miss Castile, and I'm the band director here at Algonquin Middle School, and this is your 6th grade band. Let's give them a round of applause. We started the year with their first performance in November with this group. I just want to do a couple things of explanation for you. And that is, you see a lot of extra chairs because the very last song today that we're going to do is with the 6th and 7th grade combined, so it's going to be kind of cool. But nevertheless, we started our journey back in September, and these kids have never played a musical instrument. And then at the 10-week point, many of you, and even the experienced parents, remember that very first concert. What's that going to sound like? 10 weeks, is this lady nuts having a concert 10 weeks into the school year with band instruments? And they did a very, very nice job. Since then, we've added more elements of music and everything else, and it's been absolutely an educational process and learning throughout the entire year, and today's concert is going to be a result of that. Due to the work, before we start this, I do want to do the paparazzi moment. I will give you a chance to do that, but I do want to do a public service announcement regarding concert etiquette. These kids sitting over here on the side are our 7th grade band students. If in any way, shape, or form they disturb your enjoyment and pleasure of this concert, I hope that you will email me so that we can then use it as an educational tool to help them understand what concert etiquette is. If you have a small child, please have your child learn what concert etiquette is right now and have them take a seat with you. I would ask the kids that are playing on those chair carts back there to get off, because for safety reasons, I don't want you to get hurt, okay? So, and there's plenty of seats scattered throughout here, so if you get a chance, come on in and sit down and enjoy the concert. And the other reason we do our paparazzi moment is so that we're not using flash photography while the students play. It is blinding. How many of you have been blinded by the flash just taking family photos? It's very, very intense, and when they catch that using flash photography, when they catch that, they can't see their music. So let's blind them before we play. Doing the paparazzi moment. I'm going to ask the flutes and clarinets to come to the front of the stage, and then you can come on up and take pictures of your students at that time.
She's graded.
Aubrey!
Thank you, flutes and clarinets, saxophones, and trumpets.
That was the one thing she was talking about. Yeah.
I didn't know when they're going to go up that level. Kelly, get Steve's shoulder.
Okay, thank you, and low voices and percussion.
I didn't get it.
I know, I never. 2 seconds, I didn't get it. Wow.
Okay, let's get started. As the students are getting back to their seats, as we went through our musical journey from the time of November all the way till now in June, we've had a lot of different things happening in our classroom. The very first selection for you this evening is actually going to be a march that was in their textbook, and then the remainder of their concert selections will be out of their textbook. It's going to be outside of their textbook. As they learned all the skills that they were necessary to be able to play the sheet music that they're playing today, all I can say is be prepared to be impressed.
Infinity March by James Cornell is our second selection. James Cornell was born in Port Huron, Michigan and raised in Royal Oak, Michigan, where he received his initial musical training in the public schools and the Salvation Army instrumental programs in these cities. He currently lives in Nicholasville, Kentucky, where he is president, composer, and educational consultant for Cornell Music Press. We have learned this year about what a march looks and sounds like and are excited to demonstrate for you the style of a march. Enjoy Infinity by James Cornell.
proud to introduce Layla, Aubrey, and Angelina. They will be performing an arrangement of SpongeBob SquarePants and Fairly Odd Parents, animated shows that have been a staple of our childhoods. Help me in welcoming to the stage Layla, Aubrey, and Angelina.
Playing an ensemble in your first year of band and playing something that's fairly complex, I think they did a fabulous job. So let's give them another round.
Heavy Metal by Scott Watson is our next selection. It features outdoor voices. Scott Watson received his Bachelor of Science in Music Education from West Chester University and his Master of Music and Doctor of Musical Arts and Composition from Temple University, and has taught instrumental and elective music for 30 years in Kirkland School District, Allentown, Pennsylvania. An award-winning and frequently commissioned composer, Dr. Watson output includes more than 60 published works at all levels for concert, band, and orchestra, and have been performed worldwide, including at the White House. You'll enjoy heavy metal. It gives our low voices a chance to be center stage.
Dark Energy by Robert Ali is our introduction to an energetic concert piece. Robert Ali is a music teacher and band director from Dauphin, Alabama. He received his Bachelor's of Music Education from Troy University and his Master's of Music Education from the University of Southern Mississippi. He has numerous published compositions that aim to build and improve young bands. His music has been performed internationally at concert band festivals and honor bands. Apart from teaching and composing, he is also a freelance trombonist and plays orchestras and chamber performance venues across the southeastern United States. Join us in this exciting piece called Dark Energy.
Up next, we have
Gabriel Calamita with
Attack!
Ancient Hunters by Sean O'Loughlin features a lit bit of each section, especially our percussion. Sean O'Loughlin is the principal pops conductor of the Symphoria, an exciting new symphony in Syracuse, New York, and the newly appointed principal pops conductor of the Victoria Symphony in Victoria, BC, Canada. His music is characterized by vibrant rhythms, passionate melodies, and colorful story.
Through his growing number of commissioned and published works, Sean is excited to continue contributing to the rich history of the orchestral and wind band literature. Listen closely as we perform this colorful work by Sean Algonquin. Maybe if you close your eyes, you'll be able to picture the ancient ones hunting.
Before we do this kind of final number for the sixth graders, but not quite final number, I'd like to recognize some of the students that have been standouts both musically and in leadership capacity in the band this year. It's really a new experience in middle school when you get a kid coming in who knows nothing about playing an instrument, and then they're learning about playing that instrument and everything that goes with it, along with developing wonderful leadership skills, because band encourages leadership, cooperation, teamwork. It actually encourages better school attendance, and we have a lot of fun, especially in our rehearsals before a concert. And the kids that I would like to actually, I just want you to stand where you are, and then we'll do the applause at the end. So I'll stand over here so I'm out of the way. The first person is Nick Birch, Brady Everett, Nick Benzer, Oleg Sacco, Brianna Tenor, Jocelyn Johnson, Leah Marol, and Layla, I'm going to mess up your last name. Layla. All right, these students deserve an extra round of applause because anytime that I had asked for somebody to step up, these are the kids that stepped up both musically and in leadership capacity. So give them a round of applause. So after the concert, make sure you come see me. I have something for you. I told you I was giving you an object and not a piece of paper. Okay? It's been really a wonderful experience working with the sixth grade this year because every time I've asked them to do something, they've given me 100% back. And I think the evidence is in the performance that they're putting out for you right now. So it's just been pretty amazing this year. I'm so totally thrilled and excited for next year. So let's enjoy. Thank you. Let's enjoy Ancient Comfort. sit in the bleachers, and then we're going to have the seventh graders on stage.